Hello YouTube, Thibaut Van Dam here with another YouTube video. And for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I am a DIY singer-songwriter based in Southeast London. And today I'm very excited to be back on my channel with an original song. I haven't titled the song yet. It's based off of some of the jazz scales I've been looking at. But realistically, it's more of just like, yet again, me just trying to put stuff together. And I gotta say, I've been amazed with, although how helpful theory can be, how much intuition plays a role in songwriting. And it becomes more and more clear to me that songwriting is about what you know, but it's more about how you use what you know. And it's almost more about what you're willing to find out. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of interesting writing this new piece. There are a few things I want to say before playing the song, though, because I haven't made a video in a while. If you do want to skip ahead, there will be a link, or there will be a chapter, so you can just skip right ahead just to hear the piece. But I did want to talk a bit, just because I've been away from my channel for maybe 3-4 months. I did release a new music video for a song called From the Future Surfs, which is a classical piece. And yeah, there was a video that went with that, and I made that video too, and I thought it looked really nice. If you haven't seen it, I do encourage you to go check it out. I think it looks nice, and it's kind of a cool sort of vibe, I guess. I mean, I enjoy it anyway. I'll put a thing in the corner and in the description, and actually I'll put a thing at the end of this video if you want to go check that out. And yeah, so I've been busy making, sort of writing new music as always, and making videos. I've been also tutoring more students, so I've been teaching students both in person and online. If you are interested in lessons, I have some links in the description below so that you can arrange them if you want. And I've also been learning, more music theory, basically. And that's kind of why I opened with that sort of idea, that statement about theory, because I feel like I've been trying really hard to understand theory better, and I've been learning scales, and scales are not hard to understand. What I'm going to find probably difficult is finding the relationship between scales. And for instance, I can remember the difference between like a major and minor scale and the relative difference, so that every major and minor scale is always different by that amount. And the same applies for all other scales, like Dorian and things like that. That Dorian is the difference between major and Dorian is always the same, no matter what note you're actually starting on, what your key is. And so I find that's really interesting. It's very helpful to think about theory in a practical sense, the way that the pattern physically does not change. But nonetheless, I find that a lot of ideas are still just shooting in the dark. One other thing I want to add is that I actually have been trying to make a YouTube video like this for the last couple months. And one of the things that's really gotten me hung up is this video all about song trust. I wanted to do this video as part of my video series all about music royalties, where I'm talking about music royalties, which ones you're entitled to and how to get them, and also more importantly, why you should feel comfortable going out and getting them, where does the money come from, that sort of thing. And I tried addressing all the royalties, and then I got to song trust, and song trust is a difficult thing to discuss because it has to do with not just one royalty, but a few. Also, I found that there's not enough information available to properly evaluate song trust's service, whether or not it's actually good. All I can go off of is my own personal experience, and I don't really feel that comfortable speaking from that standpoint. So I guess now that I can acknowledge that, at least, and I can acknowledge that maybe in that video, maybe it'll be a bit easier to do. But I've got a lot to say about song trust, and I've done like a million takes of that video, and it's just so hard to just release it and just put it out into the world again. So anyway, I figured that a good way of just like sort of breaking my silence on YouTube would be to just join back in with another video just like this, where I play a song and I talk about it a little bit. And I've got to say that this song doesn't have a title, and it also doesn't have an ending yet. So the ending is going to be a little bit of a wing for me. But then that's true of all the ideas, that I've presented on YouTube. Usually they're not finished thoughts, they're works in progress. And I am excited to work on this as a production and develop it a little bit more. And the last thing I got to say just before I play is, if you do find this song interesting, if you enjoy my channel, please consider liking the video. Please consider subscribing. It does motivate me to make new content. For instance, in the last few months, even though I hadn't made any new content, I got 2 new subscribers, and that I found was really moving. I know it's only 2 subscribers. Some people think that it's like it doesn't mean anything, but to see someone subscribe to my channel, even though I haven't released new content, is impactful to me. And it made me remember how great of a channel, and how great of a platform rather YouTube is, and as a way to share my ideas and the things I do. And even Spotify is not really equipped to do that. It's not like I can release a song or an audio thing like this with the song. Yeah, I'm very grateful to the people that do subscribe. So thank you, finally, to just everyone that does subscribe. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, I'll just go ahead 5 minutes in and play this piece, which is probably about 3 minutes long. I hope you enjoy. Well, I don't know if the ending is exactly going to be like that, but I know that it's going to go to that E7. I'll tell you that much. And probably those versions. And I'll just work out a way to end where I don't have to play the same chord at the very end. I always like to mix things up, leave people inspired for more at the end of a thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying the piece. I feel like I will probably expand upon the idea with, I don't know, other things. Like I've got this great Casio keyboard, which has just honestly been a lifesaver. It's just been the coolest sort of thing. And to be able to use a line out means I can use effect pedals with it. And even though plugins are cool, honestly, nothing is better than just an effect pedal, because you can control the parameter with your fingers and you get to feel the difference. And it's just a little bit more obvious. Anyway, it's just sort of a stylistic approach to production I've been enjoying a little bit more. And yeah, let me know what you think of the piece. Yeah, and thanks for watching. As always, ciao for now.